Great day, attractive thinker. Dr. Toni Hatton here, your break the cycle specialist at the attractive thinker guru. I'm here to support you with giving birth to your dream baby. Everybody has one, whether you talk about it, whether you believe in it, whether you daydream about it, whether you had it when you were a child and now it's, you don't think about it anymore, or it's a thing of the past. Everybody has a dream. Even, I talk to attractive thinkers. I coach attractive thinkers all of the time. And sometimes the dream gets buried. Sometimes the dream gets buried way deep down underneath your lifestyle, underneath some decisions and choices that we've made. Great day, attractive thinker Marianne. It's good to see you here. Great day, attractive thinker Allison. Hey, girl. Thank you, sis. Good to see you. Attractive thinkers, that dream baby gets buried underneath of life. It gets buried underneath of our responsibilities. It gets buried underneath of all of the yeses that we say when we should have said no, and all of the no's that we said when we should have said yes. And every time we don't give birth to our dream baby, we're suppressing that baby. We're holding on to our dream baby, and we're not positioning ourselves to give birth to our dream baby. And what you suppress, you fail to express, and you end up depressed. You might want to write that down in your attractive thinker notebook. What you suppress, attractive thinker, you're failing to express. See, the things that we're supposed to express, we end up suppressing them. We're supposed to express our poems. We're supposed to express our dreams, our ideas, our creativity. We're supposed to express our songs. We're supposed to express our books and our business ideas. Those things come to us, those ideas come to us, and we discover these gems that we have on the inside so that we can give birth to them. Now, when we think about the idea, the dream, the poem, you could be around your kitchen doing something, and all of a sudden a poem comes to you. It might be one or two lines, or 4 lines, 6 lines. A poem. Some poems rhyme and some poems don't, and then it just flows because you're a poet. It just flows out of you, and if we don't capture that, then it just goes away. I learned that early on, when I began my personal growth and development journey. When I started getting to know me, I started paying attention to what was flowing through me. When ideas would come, I would go and write them down. That's called capturing them. When answers would come, you might have a question, you might put it out there, ask a question, you might pray about something, and it doesn't come right away. It might come while you're driving. It might come while you're in the bathroom. It might come while you're in the swimming pool. You don't know when it's going to come, but the guarantee is that it's going to come, right? But if we're not diligent to capture that idea and, write it down and then start planning to manifest that or create that, then it falls into the background of your life. It takes the back seat to cooking. It takes the back seat to cleaning. It takes the back seat to everybody wanting you to do something for them, or you being on everybody else's agenda, or it takes the back seat to your favorite TV show. It takes the back seat to your to-do list. Your dreams have taken the back seat to all the other things that we've placed in front of it, all of the other things that we've, made a priority in our lives. But that dream baby doesn't go anywhere. It's moving. Every now and then you feel it kicking. Every now and then you get inspired and you feel the fire and you feel the passion, you feel the drive, and you get excited and you hit the ground running and you want to do something about your dream baby, but you might feel stuck. You might not feel adequate. You might feel like you don't have what you need to give birth to this dream baby. Think about that. And now, as a woman, and I'm sure the attractive thinker females listening to this message can relate to this. As a woman, did we really have to bring everything that was in that bag to give birth to the baby? When we got those birthing pains, did we really have to bring that bag that we had packed with all that stuff in there, and we were trying to make sure we anticipated everything? That bag sometimes was nowhere to be found when we were pushing, right? When it's time to give birth to that baby, you didn't need the pacifier, you didn't need the Pampers, you didn't need the blanket and all the cute little booties and the t-shirts. All you had to do was push. Think about that. And that's the same thing that you're going to have to do with your dream baby. Get rid of all the excuses. I don't have the money, or I'll wait until I get the money, or right after I get married, or after I have this baby, or once I move, or once I get a team, or when I get my office set up. Think about that. Your dream baby is ready to be born. It's full term. Your past has served its purpose in your life. It developed you. It grew you up. It gave you essence and substance and grit and determination and power and passion and clarity and awareness and power. It gave you meaning and fulfillment. It increased your level of consciousness. Your past did all of that. So you don't have to do anything else. There are no prerequisites to you giving birth to your dream baby. All you have to do is push. So what are we pushing? What are we pushing? What do you mean, Dr. Toni, when you say push? You're going to push past all of the excuses. You're going to push past all of the limitations. You're going to push past all the doubt and the fear to give birth to your dream baby. You know why, attractive thinker? Because your dream baby is not about you. I want to make sure that everybody can hear this message. I'm turning my volume up a little bit. I hope that's better. Did that make a difference, attractive thinkers, when I turned up the volume, or is it the same? I'm just hoping that I didn't have it too low in the beginning. Your dream baby, this is what I've discovered, and I'm sharing this with you. What I've discovered is that my dream was never about me. It was never about me. I'm going to reap the benefits of it, but it's about people that I haven't even met yet. I'm supposed to give birth to this dream baby because it's going to benefit people that I haven't even met yet. You'd be surprised at who's watching you. You'd be surprised at who's waiting to cross your path, but you're not walking. So how are they going to cross your path if you're not walking, attractive thinker? If you're not writing your book of poems. See, this is where we get stuck. This is where we get stuck. And I can really talk about this because, you know, attractive thinkers know me through coaching and speaking and, you know, mentoring and really supporting you in giving birth to your dream babies. I don't talk about anything that I haven't been through. I don't talk about anything that I haven't experienced. In every stage of my life, I've experienced pushing, giving birth to something. So it's not about the me benefiting from the dream, because see, that's where we get stuck. You know how easy it is to do something for someone else and it's hard for you to do it for yourself? It's the same thing with your dream baby. It's easy for you to support others with their dream baby. You wrap their baby in their little dream baby blanket. You give their little dream baby a pacifier when it's crying. You feed their little dream baby. But when it comes down to you writing the outline for your book, or you sitting down and putting your poems together, or you sitting down and building a foundation for your business, you get stuck. You don't wrap your dream baby in a blanket and nurture your dream baby and stroke your dream baby and give your dream baby a pacifier when it's crying. When your heart is crying out, when your dream baby is crying out in the midnight hour. Attractive thinkers know exactly what I'm talking about. When it's 3 a.m. and you hear your dream baby calling. You got to write your book. You got to start your business. It's time. You know, that you could do this. You could do that. How many ideas come like a river, like a mighty rushing river, and you're so excited and you're writing all of these ideas down, but you're not taking action on any of them because you're afraid, because you feel inadequate, because you're doubting yourself, because you don't think that you can, because you lack courage, or you don't think you're good enough, or you don't think you're worthy, or who am I? Or maybe I need to just fall back and be normal. Do what everybody else doing? Who do I think that I am that I could do something different in my bloodline? Who do I think that I am that I can create this fantastic and amazing life that nobody in my generation has ever seen before? Who do I think that I am? Maybe I'm just dreaming. Maybe I'm just imagining this. Maybe it's just a fantasy. Maybe I'm just too excited. Maybe I just want something more, or maybe it's not real. Maybe it's just meant for me to daydream about it, smile about it every now and then when I'm by myself, when I think about it. No, your dream baby is given to you for you to give birth to it, for you to give birth to it. Now, here's the deal. If not now, attractive thinker, then when? Think about how long you've been living on the earth. Do you know how many more years you have? No. What is this thing that we get into that we feel like we have forever? Oh, I'll work on it next week, or I'll work on it next Saturday, or I'll start on it Monday. Well, you know, we do that when it comes down to eating and dieting. I'll start again on Monday. What is this thing that we're in? What is this energy, this realm, this level, this field that we're in that makes us fully believe that we have forever to do this? Or what makes us look at our dream or think about our idea and think that that's not real? What makes us think that our ideas are not real? What makes us think that those beautiful things that you see in your mind's eye and in your imagination are not real things? Thoughts are things. Just like everything that you're looking at right now, you know, be it your room, your car, outside, a tree, your computer, your phone. Thoughts are things like that. Ideas are real things. They have substance. Think about that. They're real. They have life. We have to give birth to them. And they'll begin to grow and develop and transform into something that we never even imagined. And that's what I'm talking about. I want you to understand this, attractive thinker. When you know, it's been hot and humid all week, okay? So I'm dealing with it. Let's talk about this. When I started thinking, when I just got the idea of, here's the deal. I didn't even have an idea to write a book. My first book, Don't Be Afraid, He's Preparing You. And you can read an excerpt of the book on my website, theattractivethinker.guru, www.theattractivethinker.guru, Guru. Click on the book, and there's an excerpt right there from the book that you can read. When I wrote that book, it was through divine inspiration. I had no intention on writing a book. I don't recall any authors in my family where I could get inspiration from or anything like that. The thought never crossed my mind. I had been through a defining moment in my life, and several, but the thought never crossed my mind to write a book about it. But I found myself every single morning at 3:00 a.m. waking up, and inspiration coming to me. I didn't even know what was going on. All I knew was that, you know, as a mom of 4, I was so tired. And when the kids go to bed, you go to bed. You know, you get in the habit. You know, when the kids are sleeping, that's the only time you're going to be able to sleep. So you sleep when they're asleep. And I would get up at 3:00, and sometimes I'd be so tired. I was like, God, please, I'm so tired. If I get up at 3:00, I know I'm going to stay up and do some things. And by the time I finish doing what I'm doing now, everybody's up, and I'm not going to get any rest. So I got up with that mentality. And instead of me getting up and paying attention, being quiet and paying attention to my inspiration, I would get up, and as we do as mothers, try to get stuff done. Call ourselves catching up on time and beating a rush, but for the kids, get up. So I would get up, I would make a grocery list, I would sweep and mop floors and pack lunches and iron up uniforms for the week. I would do all kinds of things thinking that I was making progress, when that wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. And it had this 3 a.m. wake up. Sometimes I'd be so tired, and all of a sudden I would open my eyes and I would look at the clock, because I knew I was sleeping. I opened my eyes, and wow, I opened my eyes and I'm really asleep. And I would look at the clock, and it was 3 a.m. I was like, wow, there's something to this. What is this? So I started paying attention, and I started writing down the inspiration. Now, I didn't even have my attractive thinker notebook. I didn't have a journal. I didn't have anything. So the inspiration was coming so fast, and it was so fantastic and amazing. You know, it's nothing like divine inspiration. It's healing, it's soothing, it gives you the answers, it's meaningful, it makes you whole. When you get that divine inspiration, that's why you have to capture it when it comes. You can't get distracted when divine inspiration comes, because if you try to finish doing what you're doing, and they say you'll write it down later, you missed it. Because words matter. Words have meaning, and the position of words. See, when we don't write down the divine inspiration when it comes, we try to patch it up. You say, what was that he said? What was that came to me? No, and it loses its effect, because not only do words have power, the position of them have power. If you put the first sentence before the second sentence, or the second sentence before the first sentence, because you didn't write it down when it came to you, you mess it up. You mess up the effect, and you mess up the meaning. When the inspiration, have you ever had inspiration come to you and it made such an impact? You say, that's good right there. See, it touched you on a deeper level. It touched you inside. And then you go try to write that down hours later, or I'll write it down when I get home, or I'll write it down when I finish my show, and you write it down, it doesn't even make an impact. And you know it doesn't make an impact. And you know you wrote it down wrong, because it doesn't move you like it did when you first heard it. You lost the impact. You lost the order that it was given into. It was given to you in that specific order for a reason. Think about this, attractive thinker. It's time. No more playing with it. No more holding on to that dream baby. It's time to push that dream baby out, because if not now, then when? Think about that. And if we hear this message, if you hear this message and you do nothing different, then nothing different will happen or take place or result in your life. You're just going to fall back into the routine of life, the system that's not productive, that's not moving you forward, that routine, that mundane, that mediocrity, that meaningless experience that we encounter where we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing in the earth. We're here for a reason. We're not here to shuck and jive, to play, to go to the movies, to watch TV, to eat, to be on the phone, be on social media, and do, all of that's cool. But if you're not living your purpose, that's meaningless. That's not touching you at a core level. And this is real attractive thinker talk here. I'm talking specifically to attractive thinkers, new and aspiring entrepreneurs, people who know they have a dream baby inside of them, and you've just been carrying it for years and years. New Year's Eve resolutions never getting resolved. Every New Year's Eve you say, I'm going to write that book. You see your friends throughout the year. You wrote your book yet? No, but I'm going to write that book. I'm going to write that book. The next New Year comes, you still got the same to-do list. You still have the same list of goals. If you go back, attractive thinker, if you're like me, if you go back and look at all of the papers, all of the little notes that you wrote down, and all of your little, tweaking things on the side, and all of the conferences you've been to, all of the journals that you have, you will begin to see a pattern. You're going to see that you've had the same goals, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Is that not scary? Is that not scary? Go back and look at it, because it's going to give you the fuel that you need to do something about it, attractive thinker. Because your past has already served its purpose. The past is over, and there are no prerequisites to your destiny, to your giving birth to this dream baby, to your fantastic and amazing life, to your dream coming true. There are no prerequisites to that. We put stipulations on it. That's man-made or man-applied, but there are no prerequisites to you having the book in your hand. Look at the age that we're living in. You made it all the way up here. Look at all you had to come through just to make it to this day. And now you've made it to the information age. Information is everywhere. It's readily available. Back in the day, we didn't have this information. You were like, I don't know how to put my book together, or start a business. I don't know how to do that well. And you had to get on the phone and call people with that rotary phone. Remember that? Or you had to catch the bus or drive or you drive these long distances to these big buildings where you go set up your business. You didn't even know where to go. You didn't know who to talk to. And then you set up your business one way and somebody else told you to set it up another way. You made it all the way up here to the information age, and you can give birth to your dream baby with ease. You don't have to give birth to your dream baby with pain anymore, with struggle. That's why the attractive thinker movement exists, because I realized that there was a gap between what we know and what we do with what we know. Think about that. And nobody was addressing it. Nobody I knew. People would, I thought it was information that was holding me back. And then I got the information and I was still stuck. So where's the coach? Who's going to address that? You know, you go to the conference and you get all the details and you buy the high ticket packages and programs and CDs and workbooks and you got everything that you need to give birth to your dream baby and start your idea and launch your project. But when you get home and you go to implement, you go to take action, and you can't figure it out. You don't know why you can't take action. The information is right there on the paper in front of you. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and you're stuck. You can't even take action. There's a reason for that. But nobody was teaching that I knew. I'm sure somewhere in the world they were teaching it, but I wasn't in those circles. I didn't have access to those groups. So I had to figure it out. I was like, there's something else going on a deeper level that I don't even know about. And I'm going to find out what it is, because I can't keep staying stuck. There's no way. How many babies am I really carrying here that I can't give birth to because I'm stuck? I had a book baby, I had a business baby, I had song babies, songs that I was supposed to be writing and singing. I had speaking engagement babies and live event babies and all kinds of babies I was carrying and not giving birth to. You know how many? That's kind of crowded up in there, right? We know how we feel when we're 9 months. We're like, I don't care what day it is. Really, first I wanted it on my birthday, but right now I don't even care if somebody don't get this baby out of me. And that's where you get to. When you get to that point with your dream baby, it's time to push. It's time to get around the right people. You have to be around people that know how to deliver a baby. When we deliver our babies, you can't afford to be in a room full of people that can't help you. These are well-wishers. I call them well-wishers. They want to help you. They want the best for you, but they're not equipped. How many times do we surround ourselves with people that aren't equipped to help us write our book, or equipped to help us give birth to that dream baby, or equipped to help us start a business? They're talking one talk and you're talking another talk. So how are they going to help you? They can't, but we're attached to these kinds of people. They're our family, they're our friends, they're our business associates or employees, co-workers, whatever. You know, we're attached to these people some kind of way. And when it's time to go to the next level, we want to drag everybody with us. Oh, she can come. She's nice. I don't never have no problem with her. She keep her word. Da, da, da. But can she help you give birth to this baby? We have a whole lot of nice people in our circle, but nice ain't gonna cut it when you're trying to push out a dream baby that has never even been born in your generation before. Nobody in your generation has ever reached this level where you are. So how can they help you? You need an expert. You need a specialist. You need somebody who's given birth to dream babies before so they can help you give birth to your dream baby. And you're looking at her. You're looking at it. That's exactly what I do as the break the cycle specialist, because you need somebody with vision who can see beyond what you're going through and can shine the light and illuminate your experience, illuminate the area where you're stuck at so that you can see clearly and you can put your hand right on the thing that you're looking for and give birth to your dream baby. Think about that, attractive thinker. Attractive thinker, Allison says, help me deliver this dream baby. I know that's right, Allison. I will definitely help you deliver that dream baby. She said, if you saw what I was writing now, you would run out of the room. Wow. Wow, but it's starting to breach. Absolutely, Allison. I want to encourage you to continue to stay focused. No, don't let anything distract you, because time waits for no one. And we don't know when it's our time. This is why, as attractive thinkers, when you have that vision, you separate yourself and you prioritize your life. That's not common. That's not common in a lot of circles. You know, people like to get together and socialize and have fun and talk surface talk. I've never been the type of person to talk surface talk, and that's fine. That's fine for some people. It's just not cool for me, because I'm purpose driven. I know I'm here for a reason, and I'm a fire. I got a fiery type personality. I like to get things done. I like to create stuff. If I get an idea, I'm on it. I like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, let's make this happen. So you got to find your people. And when you connect with the Attractive Thinker movement, you've found your people. I want to give you this website. If this message is resonating with you and you're on fire, you feel this fire. See, feeling the fire is for a reason. That's that invisible connection that makes things happen. And it's very rare. You don't find that everywhere, but when you find it, you have to connect to it so you can keep activating that fire in your life. That fire is there for a reason. It's not there to make you feel good. That fire is there to help you get something done. Think about that, attractive thinker. Write down this website, www.getunstuck. And then put my website on the end. All of my pages are like that. www.getunstuck.theattractivethinker.guru, Guru. I want to set up a complimentary Get Unstuck coaching session with you, because I want to unravel all that you're tangled up in, and so that you can discover what is holding you back. Because see, it's not enough to, untie you and shine the light so you can sort things out. But if you don't know what you're looking at, you could be looking right at solutions and not recognize them. You could be looking right at blocks and limiting things and obstacles and challenges and not recognize them as such. If you don't know what you're looking at, you still can't move. You could be untied, but you don't recognize anything, you still can't move. Because you don't know which way to go. You don't know what to do first. Do I write my book first? Do I start my business first? Do I write the outline first? What chapter do I write first? Do I start here? And then 1942, do I start here? You don't know. And that can keep you stuck, untied and stuck at the same time, right? So this Get Unstuck coaching session is going to support you with some clarity so you can give birth to that dream baby, because it is necessary. It's necessary. Your bloodline is waiting on it. There are people watching you that you know not of that are waiting on it. They're hoping secretly that you do this, that you succeed, because they want to see if you do it first. Have you ever had a situation presented to you and it was kind of challenging? You've never done it before. You were kind of scared, and the people behind you brought your friends with you. Said, no, you go first. You go first. If it work out, you don't break your neck, then I'll go, right? You go for you pushing all your friends out front because you don't want to take that chance. You want to see what's going to happen to them first. And if they're successful with it, then you might give it a try. It's the same thing with your dream baby, your book idea, your business. So much is dependent. I was going to say so many people, but so much. It's not just people. There are people that aren't even born yet that will reap the benefits of what you're about to give birth to. You need to write that down in your Attractive Thinker notebook. There are people that are not even born yet in your bloodline that will reap the benefits from what you're about to give birth to. That's how deep it is. This is generational. This is legacy. So take the focus. I started talking about it earlier, and I went in another direction, but I want you to think about this for a moment. Your dream is not about you. So once you get you out of the way, you've cleared your path. See, if you think that book is about you and you don't feel worthy, then you're not going, why write the book? If you think the book is about you and you don't feel worthy, you don't feel good about yourself, you ain't gonna write the book. What's the point of writing the book? I don't feel good about me. Why would I put myself out there like that? Because as soon as I write the book, people want me to speak at different places, and they're gonna call for me to do this, and they might want to coach with me. They're gonna want to buy the book, and then I gotta put a price tag on it. And I don't want to, I don't. How do you price it? You got all of this going on, and that's what's blocking you from giving birth to that dream baby. But if you think about this way, if you think about it this way, that book is not about you. That book is going to be here when you're long gone, blessing people, transforming lives, helping people get unstuck, being a solution to someone, helping them through challenges. If you think about it that way, then you can give birth to it, because you've moved you out of the way. The book is not about you. It's just coming through you, attractive thinker. I want you to think about that for a moment. Attractive thinker Allison says, this is prophetic timing, girl. You have no idea. Well, yeah, you do. Absolutely. Attractive thinker Allison. Attractive thinker Marion says, yes, the title of my book. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to give birth to your book, your dream baby, your dream idea, because the world needs it. The earth is yearning for it. Yeah, we're accountable. We're supposed to. We're responsible. This is deeper. This ain't about you. Look, you're writing your book and you starting your business. It ain't about you being cute. It ain't about you. Oh, I got my book. We attractive thinkers. We don't do that. We don't think that way. We think generational. We think legacy. We think deeper. We think transformation. We think that this book is going to heal lives. It's gonna save some people from checking out. See, we're living at a time where mental health is real. People need to hear how you got to where you are. If you went through something in your life and you overcame it, and you're still here moving on with your life, still chewing gum and making pancakes and laughing and hanging out, people need to know how you did that. How did you do that? Sometimes in my life I was going through different things. I didn't think I would smile again. Smile about what, man? This right here, this hurts. Smile about what? I didn't think I was going to smile again, but I was committed to continuing to live. And as long as I kept going to sleep and waking up, I was going to sleep and waking up, getting closer and closer to coming out of what I was in. And I realized that life doesn't stop just because you're having some challenges in your life, and you do smile again. You do see the joy in living again. And guess what? Every attractive thinker, this is what I want to share with you. Everybody is not as mentally strong as you are. Don't get into that little myth that, oh, they don't need my book, or oh, they already heard that before, or oh, this story was already told before, and all of that. Don't get into that little myth, because somebody could lose their life because they didn't hear what you had to say. Let's go a little bit deeper on this. Is what I want you to understand. It's not about people hearing your book and you say, well, my book is the same thing. About what's the difference? No. There are certain people assigned to what's coming out of you. What's coming out of you isn't for everybody. It's for somebody, and there are millions of somebodies just like that one somebody. So your book is for millions, and it's just for one type of person. I want you to think about that. Your book isn't for everybody. It's for somebody, and there are millions of people out there just like them. They know your voice. And when you write that book and you put it out there, they will come. They will manifest themselves because they're waiting. They're not going to come to the surface in your life now, because what are they coming for? You haven't even written the book. They're coming for the transformation. They're coming for the solution. You got to package it, put it together so that they can access it. This is not about you. If you keep thinking this is about you, then so many people won't get the help that they need, that they were supposed to get from you. And you'll continue on in this eternal loop, so to speak, of always trying and never acquiring. You don't want to be stuck in that loop. Always pursuing and never accomplishing. That's not cool. That's nothing to brag about. That's not something that you wear as a badge. Oh yeah, I'm writing a book. Oh yeah, I'm writing a book. No, 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 no. Come out of that loop. Write the book, attractive thinker. Write the book. Give birth to that dream baby. Again, I want to support you in getting the clarity that you need in breaking those patterns and cycles in your life so that you can give birth to this dream baby, because it's crucial, it's necessary. You know, at the time that we're in right now, in this season of our lives, you have maybe 6.5 months left before New Year's Eve. What will you be celebrating on New Year's Eve night? The same thing you celebrated last year? I mean, we're creative beings. We're supposed to be continuing to create and multiply and increase and subdue and have dominion and give birth and all that, right? So this New Year's, you should be celebrating something different. What will that be? What will that be? That's up to you. Set your attractive thinker goals right now and book that Get Unstuck coaching session so you can get the clarity that you need, so that you're not leaving yourself to your own devices in which you're talking yourself out of what you're supposed to be doing, and not holding yourself accountable to giving birth to your dream baby. Dr. Toni Hatton here, your Break the Cycle specialist at theattractivethinker.guru. I want to support you with a complimentary Get Unstuck coaching session so that you can give birth to your dream baby at www.getunstuck.theattractivethinker.guru. My life's work, that's always to make your life better. Remember, it is not what you're going through, it's how you're viewing it. Think attractively, and I'll see you soon.